first guest tonight is an Emmy-nominated actress you know from the movies Step Brothers, Glass Onion, and Bad Moms, and shows like WandaVision, Mrs. Fletcher, and Tiny Beautiful Things. She stars in Agatha All Along, which premieres September 18th on Disney+. Let's take a look.
Come again? The Witch's Road. I want you to take me there. Please?
The Witch's Road doesn't exist.
You're lying.
Am I?
That's just what real witches say to keep the amateurs out. The road will give you the thing you want the most, if you make it to the end. And I can. I will.
Please welcome back to the show my very good friend, Kathryn Hahn, everybody. To see you.
Oh, I know. I'm like, just want to hang out.
You know what? I know I love you because I immediately forgave you for the fact that you horned in on my turf.
Yeah.
You guest hosted Jimmy Kimmel 3 nights.
I did.
Fantastic work. Did you love
it?
it?
He asked me first, so.
Okay.
I did love it.
Did you immediately love it first day?
No. As soon as I said yes, it was like a horror movie. I was like, why did I do this? I'm a vomit. This is a nightmare. And then when I started doing it, I had such empathy for the guests because it's always really freaking scary to be up here and do. And so they were all. So I just was like you do. That was like the thing I learned was just like throw good energy.
And I mean this, and I think you understand now. I do think it's harder to be a guest on a talk show than to be a host because when you're a host, you do it every night. You have writers all day helping you out.
Yes.
And the guest doesn't get as many reps, and it's just very intimidating. Like even now when I'm a guest, I did Kimmel earlier this summer. It was terrifying.
Terrifying. Because you are like, you're trying to be yourself, but you kind of know what you're going to, like, it's all this weird tension of like, who am I? It's weird.
It is.
I don't think, am I that person? I don't know.
You did something else that does not come with writers that is equally intimidating, which is we both went to Northwestern University.
Yes.
You gave the commencement this year.
Yes.
That's a big. I mean, for me, it was a big ask. I was very happy to do it.
Also, big shoes to fill. I mean, it was like Colbert, that was crazy.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus. Baryshnikov.
Baryshnikov. He has tiny shoes, but they're like tiny little ballet.
Like this.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Like this. I can't even say it. On point.
Oh,
he walks like this.
En point?
En point.
En point.
En point.
The way we say it in my dance class is en point, but I'm
love
sure en point's fine.
On a steak.
But that is, were you intimidated? Were you scared?
Are you kidding me? As soon as I said yes, I know what now a tortured writer is because,
But look, you look very scholarly.
Listen, I'm a doctor now.
You are a doctor.
Yeah.
Although.
Thank you.
Because you know what they say? The kids love getting a selfie with a doctor.
The kids love getting a selfie with a doctor. My kid said, a doctor of farts. That's what he said. And I was like, yeah, that's what I got. A doctor of farts.
So your kids were not impressed that you got out.
They didn't go. They had plans.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it really puts it in all.
Did your husband, Ethan, who went to Northwestern with us as well, did he go?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, my God. And my mom and, like, pals. It was so fun. And, like, I'm with you. Like, there was something really moving about the whole thing. Like, I really loved. Also, it was a tough year for these kids. Like, they were in the pandemic for their high school graduation and like the first year of college.
Right.
So it was. I don't know. The whole thing. It also was very nostalgic.
That's very special. I mean, I've done commencements at other places, and it's meant nothing to me. I'm just dead inside.
So you could just.
I just mail it in. But Northwestern, it was really to be back and be sitting where...
That's for you?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What you did that I love is you quoted other awesome commencement speeches that were beautiful. And I had a friend that said, you should just go out there and just read David Foster Wallace's.
Which is like one of the more famous
It's the best one if you haven't read it. That's it. the bar is
And you would,
forever
so you
raised.
just would go out and just do word for word David
word
Foster
for word,
Wallace.
Dave, and then walk off.
And then people would be like, she might be the greatest American writer.
Yes.
Why is she wasting her life in
Yes.
silly TV shows?
Yes.
You mentioned your kids not impressed with your commencement, but I do want to ask if they're impressed with your work in the Marvel Universe. We're going to be right back with Catherine after this.